Hey, what's up you guys? My name is Henry Sierra and thank you for clicking on this video. On my channel you can find my journey through filmmaking as I'm pursuing my passion through these videos. I also talk about creative theory, things like the approach, the perspective, the mindset, and things that you can do to make yourself better on this platform over time. I also have allergies right now, so if I sound weird then that's why I nasally. But besides that, let's get started with this video. Oh, hang on, this is kind of awkward. If you guys enjoy this video or if it helps you guys at all, please remember to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, now let's get started. Dan Mace. Dan Mace is this awesome dude that creates these intricate films that blow my mind every time I watch them. Dan Mace's creative patience is the term I've been waiting for. Being a creator on YouTube or being an artist that develops projects purely out of that creative spark, we tend to put massive amounts of stress on ourselves, feeling like we have to constantly be evolving our work and be putting stuff out all the time. That's kind of what YouTube is and the platform that we have made and the era that we are living in now. And even though that we do this on the regular basis as creatives and artists and people that make things with our bare hands in creative process, I think it's a major key in what creates creative burnout. And creative burnout, that's just been something that's been flying around YouTube lately.
Hallelujah, guys. Hey, Kyle Blessius here. And I just want to take a moment of your time to talk to you about, well, burnout.
We all know about burnout. Right?
I don't think I see this happening with you. I don't think you're gonna burn out. I don't think that's your personality. You are. Don't take this the wrong way. You are obsessed.
I pay attention to how I feel mentally and stuff like that, and I'm aware when I'm burnt out.
I'm not burnt out or anything. I don't like the term burnt out. I think it's thrown around a bit too much. I think some people just get discouraged. Burnt out is you've been working for so long and it's gotten to that point where you just physically and mentally can't do it anymore.
But here's the thing, when we bring up the term creative patience, we are able to now think of this whole creative stressful situation in a completely different way that allows us to bring out our best creative hand. This is usually how I'll start my day. I will wake up and immediately start thinking of new ideas because whether or not I'm going to my job, I will be thinking about that all day because I know that I'll have to eventually create something at the end of the day. That way I can have it ready for when I have to post. I'll often watch others for inspiration. I'll sit in silence and wait for inspiration. And eventually when nothing else works, I will look like this. But after a while of repeating this stressful cycle in my mind, I'll I'll find myself in this kind of mood that's just really weird, but it's this mood of inspiration, and that's when I have to immediately get to work and immediately pick up my camera and immediately film and create something and trust the process. And well, that's where this video is coming from.
Or the fear of a blank page. Vacansopaperosophobia. This is my biggest fear. Workshop, a swim, it's cold. Multiple phone call interruptions, and 2 food deliveries. I am finally ready to write. I don't know why, but this is the only way that I can think creatively. You may call it procrastination, but I call it creative patience.
I feel like creative patience is a term that we should all start using as YouTube creators, and I think it should be a term that we start implementing in the way that we schedule our videos and film and edit and put together a storyline and kind of create our idea origin, etc. I feel like over time that'll help us be more content and kind of feel better and happier about our YouTube channels. Really, rather than just trying to make the next video to try and build as much videos as we can, this will help us in the long term of happiness and not turning out like this.
Hello everyone and welcome to another video.
Never in my life filmed a video like this.
This, forgive me, is just taking a lot.
Yeah.
Me was sad.
Literally feel so weird right now.
Me was cry.
It just hit me out of nowhere.
I'm burnt out.
I'm depressed.
So the next time it's time for you to create something new, try and think about this creative patience thing instead of kind of this dreadful process that isn't letting you think creatively enough to where you are motivated enough to create the next thing. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of patience and something just clicks. And when that thing clicks, that's when the most kind of creative things are developed from our minds. So I think, yeah, I think that's good enough. Don't dread it, you guys. Let's embrace it. Let's see what the outcome will be after that. And yeah, I post on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And other than that, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.